Indian curry is so hot. It burns, burns, burns. Burns like fire. Oh my god. It burns, burns, burns. I drink and drink, but it won't stop. It burns, burns, burns. In my mouth, and tomorrow, in my butt. Let's fucking date some chicks, shall we? She gives a small smile as she says it, evidently appreciating the fact that Lily goes out of her way to help her. It's cute, really. There isn't any need to say more, both of us content that the discussions reached an end. In other words, I'm being a huge pussy. As we ascend the stairs back to the lobby, we are met by a group of students heading downstairs like a school of fish moving from one feeding area to another. Oh my god, the closer you get, the more I want to hug you. Also, they seem to be keeping themselves mostly. Before I notice her doing so, Hanako has moved around behind me. Hey, are you alright? Just keep going. The students pass us without so much as a second glance, and Hanako takes up position to my side as we enter the building, her momentary reprieve from our anxiety all but snatched away. Even as we climb towards the third floor, she doesn't seem to relax. It isn't as if I've ever known a shy person before, or even shy girls, but Hanako seems to be pretty far beyond what I'd call normal in the fear of other people. If it weren't for Lily acting as a moderator, I doubt Hanako would have been able to walk beside me like this. She seems to completely shut down in the presence of others. The rest of the walk up to Lily's classroom continues in strange silence while I rue her inability to socialize at all. After we make our way up the stairs, the noise coming from Lily's classroom is audible from halfway down the hall. I wasn't expecting such a din at all. That seems weird. Well, I guess we found her. That wasn't hard. Did Hanako just come here first and then come to me for backup? I wonder. Man, that was a really cool flashback. I'm sorry that you guys couldn't see it. It was really awesome. It explained a lot of things that you've been wondering. You know that question you had? It was answered. Well, anyway, if that's true, then at least she's starting to trust me a little. That can only be a good thing. Eventually, the two of us reach the door to class 3-2, with Hanako less than subtly positioning herself behind me. I open the door. Inside is a hive of activity. Like bees! Seemingly every student in the class is talking at once as they hurriedly work in their separate tasks, and I mix that sentence up, but I don't care. Going by the paint cans, decorations, and banners being made, it must be fine for the upcoming school festival. I guess my first priority should be finding Lily. Shizune is once again trying to push her way into my brain, but I won't let her get to me! There. Finding her among the din is surprisingly easy, not the least because of her looks. With a couple of students gathered around her, she stands at the front of the class. She seems to be in charge of the preparations, or at least busy organizing them. Carefully negotiating a path through the various students hunched over the floor for the lack of desk space, I raise a hand entirely out of habit as we finally reach Lily. Hi, Lily. She perks with her head up as she breaks off, taking it to a noticeably smaller girl who must be her classmate, trying to listen as best she can. Sorry, who? Sorry, it's Hisao. I have Hanako, too. I wish I had her. This sounds like the fucking theme to The Room. That's kind of a compliment, because The Room music is awesome. Seriously, do yourself a favor. You know The Room with "You Are Tearing Me Apart, Lisa"? Listen to the soundtrack. Not the shitty, like, R&B slip this in when I'm trying to get my best friend's band to get a gig finally music. Listen to, like, the main theme. It's really good. Shit. Hi. She's pretty Skittles. Considering the number of people around, it isn't too hard to work out why. Lily takes a moment to pause to assess the situation before turning to the other student once again. For the moment, just ask me Moria. That's the weirdest spelling of Maria in the world. Maria's advice. Moria. I hate it. I fucking hate it. Anyway, Kenji's busy with painting one of the banners already. A quick nod and she bounces off, fingers carefully sliding along the wall's face her orientation. Wait, Kenji? That Kenji Hokuto? Oh, Hokuto. And his lackey. Yeah, Cromartie High. I knew it! Anything Japanese, I will work in a Cromartie High reference. You fucking bet your shit. Best anime ever. I quickly turn about, leaning to the side to see past Hanako. Sure enough, in the corner of the room, Kenji's hunched over a sheet of cloth as he paints it. His eyes remain only inches from the brush, reminding me how close he had to make it out of my face when I met him. Sorry about that. Our class doesn't have many students with even partial eyesight, so they're in high demand. That's right. Class 3-2 is especially for students with poor vision. Preparing for the festival must have been pretty arduous for them. Need a hand? I could give you help if you need some. Maybe Hanako could too. A chance to set her mind on something would do her good, but I doubt that she has the courage to ask outright. She quickly nods in affirmation afterwards, so I'm confident I made the right move. I kind of want to squeeze her butt, but that might be going too far. Lily gives a noticeable sigh of relief that I didn't squeeze her butt. Ah, that's good. This might actually get finished before everyone comes to squeeze my butt. Would you be able to help the person painting the main banner? It's a big task for him to do, but nobody else can. Kenji? Ugh. Oh, God, no. Sure. She seems surprised that I know him. I can't really blame her. I take it you met. Our rooms are in the dorm right next to each other. It's hard to miss each other, really, what with me seeing his dick already. Well, that's good. At least you're getting friends so fast. Friend. I wonder if that's the right word to use for him. I prefer fuck. Hanako's silence during the proceedings reminds me of the reason I put her in the helping in the first place. Well, we're gonna help him. We'll go help him then. He knows what he's doing, right? That's right. Just ask if you have any problems. Chorusing in assent. In assent. Could you have found a more awkward fucking sentence to describe what the shit we just did? What the hell are we doing? Hanako and I begin another trek across the classroom. Kenji sits, crouched on the floor, his gaze fixed on the white calico in front of him. I'm half asleep, so I hope that I'm not reading these words wrong. That could be calico, that could be calico, that could be calico vision, that could technically be kale e ka. So fuck you. What the fucking shit? Did he lose his legs in the war? With the feminists? Hey, Kenji. No answer. He continues dragging his paint stroke soak brush across the large half-painted kanji that's sketched on the sheet in pencil. Kenji? Huh? Who is it? Who is it? If this is the way he treats class members, it's no wonder he's working alone. It's me. I saw from the right! Right. I know that man. What are you doing here, though? Ha 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 ha. His dismissive attitude fucking annoys me. He must be of the type to get focused on his work, hating to be disturbed by anyone who's in the room. I suppose. While we talk, the sound of Hanako's footsteps as she walks out on a cloud from behind me reminds me that she's here. I was just going to help with the banner. Hanako and I, that is. Hello? Oh. Hey! I guess that's okay. As soon as Hanako enters the equation, his demeanor takes a complete about-face. His sudden fox hospitality, that's a hard word, is slightly unsettling. Oh right, women. On second thoughts, this may not have been a great idea after all. Hanako and I grudgingly set ourselves down on the opposite side of the cloth banner to Kenji, noting the several small paint tins on the ground around him. Class 3-2. Noodle stall? You guys selling noodles at the festival on Sunday? Here's something that kind of irks me. It's called ramen. I'm guessing. Like, I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments so I can tell you to shut the fuck up. But anyway, I think it's called ramen, and it's like, in this sense, when it's Japanese noodles, wouldn't you rather just call it ramen? Like Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright did the same shit. They had the fucking old dude, and he was like, you're gonna take over my pasta stand. It's like, it's not pasta. It's ramen. It's fucking ramen. Fuck you. Yeah, some themselves outside or something. Or something. His non-committal nature sparks a fair amount of suspicion on my behalf. The task at hand comes first, though. Such as this hand, hopefully. Maybe this one, too. So, how do you want to split this? You do borders while you do the text, or do you want to switch and do the borders? Text is mine. You do borders. He has a surprisingly strong feelings on the topic. As I reach over to grab the brush, I notice Hanako's already debating between colors to use. I recommend anything that looks kind of like a burnt red. Maybe an auburn. Oh my god. By the time I've put the brush to the cloth, she's already started making a delicate pattern. Looks like my idea of taking her mind off of everyone worked around. With a dark blue stroke, the three of us silently get to work. Not before Kenji takes advantage of Hanako's working to lean towards me to whisper, quote, conspiratorially. I learned a big word today. If you're in high school and you're taking vocab tests, make sure to jot that one down. Okay, man. Why are you here? Here. Hanukkah just wanted some help to find Lily. And that's all. Also, where do you see my dick? He apparently disapproves of my motivations. I get it. Looks like I misjudged you. You're infiltrating them, aren't you? Going deep undercover. I should have guessed. Letting the trip slip by him would be better than outright lying or annoying him in any case. Is that why you're fucking here? Obviously. It sucks, but there's no better way to get intel than going in on yourself. We gotta stick together, man. This is a harsh school. A harsh world. Yeah. It's very harsh. He misses the true meaning as he leans back, satisfied and sympathetic to his cause. It better get down to work. Finished. Looks like I am too. Good job. Never give up. There's the shit. The two of us connect up the lines on our patterns, my being as close to a copy as I can manage of hers. With a grunt from Halo, I lever myself up from the floor and look around. Aside from Hanako and myself, there's only Kenji left finishing off the sign, as well as Lily and a couple of other students talking amongst themselves in the classroom. Looking at my watch, I'm surprised. It's pretty late. Need a hand because yours doesn't work. I offer a hand to Hanako, which she uses to get herself up. As she does, I can't help but glance at her wrist. If her scars extend to even there, just how much of her body was burned. I feel a pang of guilt, however, as she quickly covers her wrist with the other hand. Looks good, doesn't it? She looks surprised for a moment before noticing that I meant the banner. It does. I guess. Ita! Her smile shows that she feels a slight sense of pride in the result, just as I do. With the floor significantly neater for the decorations being placed on the desk and the shelves, it's much easier to get to Lily as we cross the room. Maybe one day she'll see us coming. Maybe. We finished the banner, and I guess that means that's all that needs to be done? Lily gives an appreciative nod. Thank you, Hisao, Hanako. If there's any way I can thank you. Sorry, that's my porn noise. And it's fine. It's fine. Beats studying in my room. At any rate. I don't mind either. She nods, before suddenly remembering one last person. Oh, is Kenji still here? Just as I open my mouth, Kenji gives the answer from the other side of the room. Yeah, I just finished. He carefully slides a sign into the empty section of the dry shelf before quickly walking past us and out the door. See ya. Bye. The remaining two students say their goodbyes to Lily before taking their cue to leave as well, leaving only the three of us. Well, I guess that's everyone. Listen, I don't know about you guys, and I know you're kind of a stickler for misusing school equipment, but, what do you say we get more comfortable? You bend yourself over this desk here, and we play the finest game of Risk anyone's ever seen. Germany!